Capricorn, and welcome to your June 2018 love reading. I'm doing couples and singles together this month and just looking at the love energy around you. So you're having a shake-up, Capricorn. Uranus moving into Taurus. It's in a really happy combination with Capricorn. The signs work really well together, but your overall energy for the month of June is a Tower card. So most of you that know me, who get private readings from me, know that I absolutely love the Tower card. It's the energy of Kali. It's the energy of shaking up things. And sometimes when the Tower card appears in a love reading, it can mean a sudden meeting with destiny. Okay, it's so powerful. And this sudden, sometimes when the Tower card appears in a love reading, it's love at first sight, by the way. It's like a bolt from nowhere that comes into your life to shake things up. I love this card in a love reading, as most of you that know me know I do. So, very interesting month for you here, Capricorn. There is a bit of anxiety attached to it. When we get anxiety showing up in a love reading, it's generally because the depth of the attraction, which is creating the anxiety, and maybe it's not being communicated enough, okay? I'm just sort of putting it out there. So the past is the Ace of Pentacles. So I think for some Capricorns, some new person, some new energy has came into your life, because all the aces are birthing processes. I loved seeing the aces with the Tower because it means a new pattern and a new evolutionary cycle is beginning in your life, okay? So I'm loving this. The present in June, so this is June, remember, so we're not there, is the Three of Cups. So the Three of Cups in a love reading can be, the Three of Cups is notoriously having fun with friends. It's a very light-hearted, very joyful energy. So this could be a love connection, which is very much based on either just friends at the moment, or there's a really nice emotional flow between you. It's a three. And all the threes represent that holy union of mind, body and spirit. But it's definitely a coming together energy. But you're definitely feeling this Tower card, by the way. You can't miss the Tower. But maybe there's a love interest that's, it's not clearly defined yet for some Capricorns. Or maybe for coupled Capricorns, you're just having a really light-hearted time together. But there's this real force of change going on for you. Your future is the Knight of Cups. So either you're going to go forward and reveal some feelings to someone, or someone's going to do it for you. Because the Knight of Cups, again, in this deck, he's clearly moving forward. And his cup is out. There's a lot of emotional feelings towards someone. So I'm not sure if it's you going forward or someone coming forward to you. But I think this month is a very revolutionary month. Some of you could literally be having love at first sight with the Tower card. It's notorious. It's absolutely notorious for that. There could be a shaking up. Some of you might be leaving some relationship behind in order to move into a new one, okay? Now the best path to follow is the Strength card. Loads and loads of meanings here, Capricorn, but I think you've been asked to have courage and strength, okay, to manage your fears, because I think there might be quite a lot of anxiety. Now when we go into new territory, Capricorn, it's natural to feel anxious. And once we begin to understand that it's the river of change, And we can still keep progressing through the change. We don't have to retreat into fear, but we can learn to be compassionate with our fear, but keep moving anyhow. Okay, very, very interesting. Now the environment card is the Page of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles energy. So some of you, this could be someone at work, or the Page of Pentacles would be a young earth sign person, or again, it's the energy of potential. So for some of you, there's this love at first sight at work. I'm sorry, I'm a long time tarot reader, and I've seen this happening before when you suddenly get struck by someone you weren't expecting. It's going to be work, learning a new trade, anything that's to do with the Pentacles, anything. It could be at the gym, at work, in daily life. It's like you're out and about in your normal life, and suddenly, like a bolt from lightning, this Tower energy appears into your life. You've been asked to have courage and strength to work with that fear. Ask for higher energy, because she's got the infinity symbol above her head. So you might have to call on some really, really big energy, Capricorn, to have courage to follow your heart and to work with this anxiety. Your hopes and fears are the Star card. So for some of you, this could be about an Aquarius, by the way. The star card is an Aquarius person, or there might be a lot of wishful thinking, but not enough action yet. And I think that's why you've been asked to find some strength to work with your fears. Because sometimes the Star card and its negative element would be too much dreaming about a relationship, but not putting things into action. Okay? Hopes and fears as well. This is about vulnerability. Look, she's naked. Every single one of us, well, not every single one, but vulnerability, Capricorn, makes us fearful. It's okay to feel it, but having compassion towards your fears is what's asked of you, because she's taming this lion with the qualities of love, of self-compassion. So it's almost, what's that old book? Feel the fear and do it anyhow. Because there's a fear of you revealing yourself to someone. I think maybe because it's been a bit of a shock. Your outcome, first of all, is the Nine of Swords, okay? So there's still anxiety, there's still fear, and it's maybe because the depth of the attachment. I've said that twice. When people come into our lives that really knock our socks off, okay, it brings up our shadow, all those parts of us that don't feel lovable, that don't feel acceptable. So I asked the cards how to work with this Nine of Swords, and you got the Six of Discs. This is about authentic dialogue, because the way out of the Nine of Swords is an action. Generally, the way out of the Nine of Swords would be the Ten of Swords. Okay, you just leap. You take a risk, Capricorn. You overcome these fears and move forward. The Six of Discs is a card to me of authentic, genuine dialogue. It's the earth sign, it's the earth element, and all the earth signs represent that quality of realness, of authenticity. And that is the way out of the way out of that anxiety, is to reach out and try and make contact with someone, because there's a real risk, there's a real fear of showing your real feelings to someone. I asked what was after that, and you got the beautiful Judgment card. There is nothing to worry about, Capricorn. You're going to be met with a definite yes to you finding a way to reveal your genuine, true feelings of what's going on in your heart. But boy, you're going to have courage, because imagine that lion is this Nine of Swords, and you've been asked to tame it, to show self-compassion and kindness to it, so it no longer controls you. And the way out of this Nine of Swords is communication, which is leading to the Judgment card. That's about two people hearing the call to love. It's a karmic cleanse card. It's about new beginnings. I think the biggest thing, Capricorn, is this is even for long-term couple Capricorns. There's been a shake-up. That's what the Tower card represents. It's about letting go of false attachments. It's about releasing a mask so your real authentic self can come forward. But with that comes fear, because we all hide our emotional self because of fear of rejection, fear of abandonment. I have got no words to say to you about how you're going to be met with a genuine human being who's hearing the same call as you. But there's definitely this fear of taking risks, of revealing your true feelings for someone, and boy, are your feelings intense. This Tower card, honestly, love at first sight. But it's such a powerful connection that it can shock your world to the core. I think this is the same for coupled Capricorns. Something's happened that's shaking things up. You've been asked to have strength to reveal yourself. All those things we're terrified of, but lead us to beautiful intimacy. That's the connections we all want, a connection based on love and revealing of ourselves. And the future it's happening one way or another. This love connection, this you going forward, or they coming forward to you. Okay, Capricorn, I am very excited for you. I am out of my time, so I need to go, and you can get me directly. My email is in the About section. Loads of love. Bye.